Hey y'all, what's crack-a-lackin'? Don't mind if my cheeks are a little pink in this reading. It was just super hot in this room, and I just opened up the window, so hopefully that goes away. But maybe y'all can relate. Maybe you get flushed easily. Maybe sometimes you get flushed, and people might assume that you're nervous or something, or that like you're having anxiety, but like some of us just be getting flushed. Just getting a little flushed out. Doesn't sound very good. Okay. Here is your reading for today. We have a snow blizzard coming through tonight up in New England. Not sure if anyone else can relate. If there's any other New Englanders, what's up, fam? So yeah, I'm probably going to be doing readings today and tomorrow because I'm going to be snowed in. All right, energy, spirit, friends, and family. What does the lovely Star Tribe brothers and sisters, what do they need to know? What's going to help all of us today for this collective message? It's like I'm sensing you feel like there's some sort of task to be made that you might be putting off. But, okay, I'm getting that you should know that this task that you want to make is really more simply put than you're making it out to be, okay? Okay, we're starting off with Seven of Swords. All right, you got all the tools you got all the tools that you need. You got all the tools. All the tools. You too know what to do. It's a matter of acting and repetition. And not what the hell was I just going to say? Not focusing so much on how you look and how you might appear, just to get in the right frequency of the message. It's like I wanted to say, excuse my language, but like fuck. It's like you want to do something and you're getting into the mind of doing it, but you might push yourself, like do a dance around what you actually want to do because you might get sidetracked and second guess yourself and get involved with other things. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here. It's an energy, I want to say harvestation, energy harvest, like something about harvesting your own energy, where making sure that you have enough energy to get the things that you want to do first, okay, before you go on to those other little things, before you get too wrapped up in those little side activities, like going through your drawers and like going through your box of like all of your chargers and like separating them and like organizing them, like those little tasks is what I'm saying, like where you just get like, yes, there's a time and a place for that, but I'm getting this specific message of just doing the action and just seeing what happens. Like, just let's say you want to make videos, like, okay, you don't get any views at first, fuck it, who cares? I'm just hearing something about repetition and the energy in the action of the repetition. And I'm also getting a lot on not thinking so much about what you're going to say, but waiting for the answers to find you. All right, there's also something about going about your day, not stressing too much about what you need to do, but maybe making like a little note in your phone and just like not getting too wrapped up in it, but saving it for later, then coming back to that same thing that you wrote down and just letting the thoughts come to you is what I'm getting. Just let them flow to you. You shouldn't have to, I'm just hearing pre-planning, like there's no need to pre-plan. You have an idea, you let that idea fester and you let it flow. Okay, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Futility. It's like there's, you're definitely pinned up against some sort of warfare here. Meaning, like, you're under harsh judgment here. Like, people are really, like, judging the fuck out of you, and that's okay. It just might mean you haven't found your people yet. That part doesn't have to align for everybody. That's just what's coming through. Yeah, if you see this, just take a look at this here. It's like there's swords coming at you. There's swords. It's like you are the strongest sword. And these swords cannot affect you. You are the strongest link. You literally got 6 swords coming at you at all angles, and you're still standing tall. You won't break. This is not the time to break. This is not the time to back down. This is the time to put in all of that work that you see that you need to do to complete that desire, and to just not give a fuck. Like, to just not give a fuck if people don't watch at first. And to not look for the views, to look for, it's like you're not looking for the views or the money. It's like you know deep down that they will come eventually as long as you continue on this path. But it's deeper than that. It's focusing on that good feeling within you and helping others get to that good feeling by your energy and your vibration. That makes me smile. I like that message. That's really nice. Okay, let's hear more. I would like to know what else. Not what else. Okay, maybe, yeah, like, what exactly is going on with this futility? Like, what? Please elaborate on this futility card for me. Okay. We have 8 of Cups. Okay. And we have the Universe. Okay. Very nicely said. Well, we'll start with 8 of Cups. All right. So when I look at this, this has to do with, so you're at a time in your life maybe where the energy might not be free flowing the way that you want it to. Wow. Okay. Why did that just happen? Things are just flying right out of your hands. Things are not coming to you the way that you wish that they would come to you. The way that they should. Ooh, that's what it is. The way that they should. Like, you deserve this this recognition, this fame, this success, and it hasn't come to you yet. It just feels like it's just like so far in the distance, or it feels like it just keeps slipping out of your fingers. But there's a message that needs to be known about the reason why this is happening. It's because you're recalibrating your energy. You're learning how to completely separate yourself from that old version of yourself and that new version of yourself. And I'm hearing you're in the prosperous stage. So, like, you're learning to be more prosperous. There's still those thoughts that fucking fuck you in the fucker. Why did they just come out? Excuse my language, fam. Excuse my language. That's just how it came out. Like, you're like really pissed off about this like voice in your head, like it just comes like beep beep out of nowhere. And it all has to do with the direction of your thought and the patterns of your thought. Like, for instance, you could have let's say, for instance, you really love your car, for example, and you love the crap out of your car, okay? For example, it doesn't have to be this. But then anytime you think about getting a service done, you think about the cost of the service. And you weigh yourself down on, oh, well, it's a nice car, but it costs so much to have to get it fixed. Or just, this could be about anything. You think about like the worst case scenario instead of what you should actually be focusing on. Easier said than done. And this is what weighs that energy down. Remember, like, you already know this, but it's a reminder. It's what you focus on constantly throughout the day. Anything negative festered upon festers into your reality. I was writing in my journal the other day. I was writing in my journal the other day. Maybe you talk fast too. So I'm getting like this energy of like slowing down. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say, so let's continue where we were. That's another thing too, is like, you're so focused on what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. That's when you freeze up, is because you might be pre-planning too much, or like pre-planning of like how you're going to say it, and you're thinking too much instead of letting the thought flow into your reality. That's what I'm getting here. All right, idolence. Yeah, so your energy is just imbalanced maybe currently, and it's a temporary thing. So it's nothing to beat yourself over. You're not going to feel like crap forever. You're not going to feel like, oh, this is really life right now. Like, this is really the life that I'm living. You know, I know what you mean. Like, oh, the way this is coming through. Yeah. It's like you might not be feeling like your best self. You might even like want to plan a vacation, for instance, and you don't even want to plan the vacation because you're like, well, I'm not feeling that well, so why would I plan a vacation? I might feel the same way when I'm on vacation. So it's like you're waiting to feel better to make an action instead of just doing the action. That's the exact message that I got. And then we have the universe card here. So there's something to be known about just connecting to the universal flow of life, of all there is. Being connected to the sound of the air, the sound of the wind. Becoming one with that universal life force. Knowing that there's no separation between you and all there is. That universal language. The issue here is that by thinking and planning and seeking out all the answers all the time instead of letting them come to you, that disconnects you from the universal flow. Ooh, that's a good message. I like that. I like that a lot. Just lean right into it. Just lean into it. I like that. All right. Allow life to flow freely. That's how it's done. Life does not have to be difficult. Know that you deserve ease and goodness. Struggle is not a requirement for joy. So be gentle with yourself. What a beautiful message. That was very much needed. All right. Where shall we go from here? Where shall we go from here? maybe you feel like there's too much structure in your life and you need to be set free. Some structure is good, like a routine is good, but too much structure makes you feel kind of wacky. It's hard for you to have this ease and flow when you're always so focused on like what's next to do in the day. Like, okay, this is what I'm hearing. Some planning is good. Some scheduling is good. Routine is good. But you don't have to have a routine for your whole day. Like, it's good to have like a morning routine. Depending on the person here, obviously. But your whole life doesn't need to be routine. That's what I'm getting. But I'm sensing that you guys are the type that need to stay busy too. I can relate on the same way. Like, I need to have some sort of structure. Maybe you can relate to this. I'll share this. Like, I've battled with addictions since as early as I can remember. Since an early teenager. Whether it be, it all started with weed, but we'll just, whatever. So as young as like 16 when I started smoking weed, and then everything kind of like hit the panel after that. But it's like, if I don't have a routine, and this is probably how you guys are too, like those thoughts will fester where I'm like, I need a drink right now. I want to smoke. I want to go do some certain substance right now. Like, and that always happens when you're not connected to the universal flow. Or when you feel like, I feel like it's when you feel like you're not fulfilling your passions also. And you know, it's like when you give into the thought and you do the thing, you do the substance, whatever the activity is, that's what's keeping you away from doing what it is that makes you not want to do those things. Because then you're all hungover the next day. You're like, oh, fuck, I don't want to do it now. And then you're not connected to the universal flow of life because you might have anxiety from a come down. Or like, you know, what goes up must come back down. But the goal here is to get to that feeling of that peaceful, good feeling. Where it's like more of a fulfilling feeling. Like, you know the difference between like partying and just being like balls off the walls? Between that, like totally like, you know, kind of like out of control versus like, and there's a time and a place, you know, you could still, like, have fun and go out here and there. But, like, there's a time and a place. And it's so much more fulfilling if you save those moments for, like, a, you know, like, once in a while, like, maybe on a vacation or, like, a birthday. Like, a couple times a year type of thing I'm getting for you guys. Not often. That way where you really appreciate and enjoy it more, that way it doesn't become like a harmful, like, it like becomes a part of you, you know? Well, yeah, that's what an addiction is. Yeah, alright. Anyways, back to you guys. Okay. Ace of Cups. All right. Energy, how do I tell them what this means for them? Okay, so this is a sacred time in your life. Something about reaping what you sow. Something about knowing the outcome of certain situations. Knowing how you'll end up. And also something about just starting the thing that you want to do. It's what opens you up. It's what opens your heart space up. It's what makes everything possible. It's just when you start. There's something very, very powerful about just doing the thing. When you actually do it, that's when things start flowing to you. And doing it in an exciting way. Like getting excited about it instead of like being too structured, like, okay, all right. And you know how like sometimes, you know, you might get mad like when you start something new because you're just like, you get frustrated because you're like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. There's just something to be known about connecting to the moment, breathing, being present, and just letting things flow to you. That's when your heart space completely opens. And that's when things start flowing more freely to you, the more that you practice this. There's a whole new world inside of you that you need to be aware of that's going to make itself known. And this world inside of you that you're going to be connecting to is going to make all of your wishes come true. You're going to start learning how to see the visions inside of you and to bring them into fruition by connecting to that inner part of you, the things that you see with your eyes closed, making those visions come to life, all with a feeling and a sensation of interconnectedness. And cutting through the mental prison, those thoughts that are just like rampant everywhere, like no. It's like you might have heard, maybe those thoughts come from like when you were a child, a parent could have always said the word no, 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 no. And you're being guided to be like, hell yes, 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 I can. Yes, I can do that. It's a hell yes for me, dog. I don't know about you. It's a hell yes for me. Maybe you can't, but I can. Hell yes. Princess of Swords. Yeah, she's cutting through all the bullshit too. All the bullshitters. She's seeing all the bullshitters that are trying to come at her with those 6 swords, trying to stab her, trying to come at her. When she's the one that's indestructible, or he, you know, he's the one that's indestructible. Talking to y'all. You know, slicing and dicing. Remember, they're the weakest link. You're the strongest link. People that come at you and try to take you down from your true desires just shows that they're not the type of people to ever pursue what you want to do. Haters hate because they can't debate. And there's no need to debate when you're not filled with hate. Okay? All right. Okay, so also I'm getting this message of once you start doing the thing, you're going to get into this momentum where you just start like soaring all over the place. It's just like this momentum that you're going to get on by the habit of doing the thing. It's just going to be this momentum where you're like soaring through the clouds. Full speed ahead. You're going to get what you want. It just doesn't happen overnight. But you're going to fall in love with the process. All right? Let's get him an oracle. Let's get him an oracle. Divine Chakra Oracle. I really like this one. Got it on Etsy. It's by Britta Bauman. Really love the designs. This one literally just it just flew right out at me. So this is the one for you guys. You are an unbreakable spirit. Unbreakable spirit. You got light codes inside of you. They help you find the way once you start connecting to them. All right, my soul, this is your affirmation. My soul is full of high frequency light codes that will shape new and safe worlds of beauty. I am an ancient being of cosmic power. Repeat after me. My soul is full of high frequency light codes that will shape new and safe worlds of beauty. I am an ancient being of cosmic power. Hell yeah, you are. You better believe it. You better believe it, baby. Hell yeah. That's what I'm getting. There's no limitations. Absolutely no limitations. If you truly believe that you can have it, and if you can keep your mind on track, make yourself known, put your contacts out there, content out there, contacts. Get your contacts. Maybe it's a certain contact. You're going to meet a certain contact maybe that's going to connect you to somebody maybe. For some of you, not sure. That came through for a reason though. It came through for somebody. Also, getting something about coming into contact within yourself. Listening to the voices in your head that make you feel good, not the ones that make you feel bad. And learning which voices are true for you and which ones aren't. But really, if you think about it, you're the own creator of your universe, so you create good or bad based off of what you want to attach yourself to. Like, you choose which thought you want to believe and which one you don't want to believe about yourself. So it only makes sense to attach to the ones that make you feel good. Yeah. So attach yourself to the feelings and thoughts that make you feel good. Hop on that wave. That inner cosmic being wave of light. Just seeing like someone hop on a surfboard and like a rainbow road type of thing, like from Mario Kart in the universe, and you're like just hopping on that rainbow road. And those are the good feelings and the good thoughts. And you're staying on that. And if a bad thought comes in, you're gonna notice by the way it makes you feel, and you're gonna continue to focus on that path that you're on, and let it fly over your head. And to not attach yourself to that feeling, because it's not who you really are. All right, fam. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate every view that I get. Feel free to leave a comment if you want. I respond to comments. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Have a lovely evening, my friends. Hopefully you don't get snowed in like me. Bye.